and welcome to the Popcorn Counter here at the Two Real Cinema Club. I'm James Rosica.
And I'm Andres Lorente.
And Andres, is that right?
Yeah.
Andres.
Everything. Andres. Grace.
You may be interested to know why I'm quite so interested in getting your first name right tonight. Ooh. So we've just come out of watching Maurice, and after I spent basically the last 35 years mispronouncing the name of this film and book, so it's definitely Maurice and not Maurice. But while I've been waiting for you here, I have done a little bit of research on the IMDb. I have come up with a quiz about eponymous films. Because it turns out there are an awful lot of films that are just named after a single name. So I have come up here. I've got a list of 40 eponymous movies, and I want to see how many of them you can guess.
40.
So I've got. I reckon. I know you're the brains of the outfit. I reckon you will get 30 out of 40.
I got to say, I feel very much like one of my students, totally unprepared for a quiz, unaware of the quiz.
I did tell you I would do a quiz, but I didn't tell you what the quiz was about because I knew you would. Because you're an intelligent guy and you might do some research. You can't have that.
Undaunted.
I have a list of 40 eponymous films. So the rule is simple.
Yeah.
Which is I'm going to give you a small number of clues.
Okay.
And see whether you can guess what the film is. The film is just a single word in each case.
Okay.
And it is a first name in each case.
Norma Ray.
So the film might be called Kevin or Nigel. But it's not called Kevin and Nigel.
Okay.
And it's not called Kevin Smith. And I don't know why I chose Kevin Smith. Isn't it just a generic name there? Because it's a real person's name. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to give you clues for each of the 40. See how many you can get. I feel like there should be some kind of bell, or I should start a big timer. Maybe I should have invested in more equipment. Yeah. Right. Tell me when you're ready. And I'll give you the first one.
Ready.
Okay. You're ready. Okay. Right. First one. I'm gonna get a fresh bit of paper here so I can write down the score. Okay, 1996. Gwyneth Paltrow comedy. Directed by Douglas McGrath. It's a period film.
Emma.
Yes, well done, Emma. Very good. Okay, 1981.
Yeah.
Dudley Moore.
I think it's Arthur.
It is Arthur. Well done. Very good. 2 for 2. Right. 2014. A Luc Besson film. Scarlett Johansson takes a lot of drugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she speak French?
I don't think so. It's one of those Luc Besson American films. But I think this is the film that persuaded Marvel that Scarlett Johansson should be an action hero.
A superhero.
Yeah.
On a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. 2014.
Shares a name with Charlie Brown's nemesis.
Well, I think Charlie had a couple of those. There's Patty, but there's also Lucy.
Lucy. Yeah. Okay. It's Lucy. I haven't seen it.
That's a great hint. Great hint.
Right, a bit more historical. 1966, Michael Caine, and then remade.
Yeah,
in the 2000 with Jude Law. Yeah, what's that film called? Directed by Lewis Gilbert, written by Bill Norton.
Alfie.
Yes, bloody hell, not bad. Okay, 1987, Steve Martin, Daryl Hannah.
Roxanne.
Yes, very good. Yes,
I was going to say Cyrano because that's Cyrano de Bergerac. No,
so it was filmed as Cyrano de Bergerac with Gerard Depardieu. Do you know who wrote Roxanne?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Yeah, absolutely.
Steve.
Right,
we're just using first names here. Steve.
1993. Kevin Kline, Sigourney Weaver.
I think this is maybe Dave.
It is Dave. You have not failed a single one yet. Directed by Ivan Reitman. 1983. Directed by John Carpenter. Harry Dean Stanton is in this film. And it's based on a Stephen King book about a car.
I know this. Christine, maybe.
Christine, yes. This is good. I'm enjoying the dramatic pauses. It's just making it more exciting.
And I'm not touching a keyboard. I've got to. You have to tell the club members that.
Typing like mad. Yeah, it gives the folks at home time to chime in with their own answers.
I like the fact that you've got several clues and I can eventually get there. But boy.
Okay, even it's the earliest one so far, 1940. This might be the earliest film of the whole quiz, I think. 1940. Laurence Olivier, Joan Fontaine, a Hitchcock film.
It's Rebecca, I believe.
It's Rebecca. Very good. Yes. Right. 2009. A stop frame animation. Directed and written by Henry Selick.
2009. Are you going to give me an actor?
Well, you know what? I have not made a note of the voice talent. But it is it's about a girl with buttons for eyes.
Coraline, maybe.
Coraline, I think. Immediately after we watched Coraline for the first time, I was talking to my daughter about it, and I could not get the name right, and I kept pronouncing it wrong. And she was telling me, "But Dad, that's the main gag in the film, is that they can't get a name right, and now you can't get it right either."
Oh,
so I think Coraline.
I've not seen the film. I've read the book. It's one of that's weird.
The film is really good. Actually.
Good. Okay.
The film is just it's a stop motion tour de force.
Yeah.
Right. Number 10. So this is the end of this first block. 2012.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, directed by Seth MacFarlane.
Ted.
Ted, it is Ted. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Ted's hilarious.
It spawned a sequel and a TV series. I have not seen the sequel, and I have not seen the TV series.
Oh.
I still think the very best gag in Ted was spoiled by the trailer, where Ted crashes his car and he shouts out the window something like, "Oh, I was just sending a tweet," and it's somehow that was like 2012 in a nutshell, all compressed into a single gag. Right, well, 10 out of 10 for the first round.
With help.
Do you need a comfort break? You happy to press on for round 2?
Press on. I can't believe
press on.
3 more rounds of this.
Three more rounds of this. Oh my God! Right, round 2. Ring the bell. 1996. They get a bit harder now. 1996. Directed by Danny DeVito.
Madeline?
Starring. Not Madeline, very close.
Madeline.
No, not quite that close.
The
first 2 letters are correct.
Oh, keep going.
Yeah.
I think maybe there was another hint in there.
So it's not Madeline or Madeline or not. So not that kind of French schoolgirl movie. It stars Danny DeVito and his wife, Rhea Perlman. It's based on a Roald Dahl book.
Oh.
Recently remade again, I think, and it's a musical in London's West End at the moment. And it does begin with the letters M-A.
Marianne.
It is Matilda.
Matilda, that's
Matilda.
It. Did someone make Madeline, though? I thought that was a film.
I think they have. I think it may have been made at least twice, actually.
Matilda. Okay.
Yeah, but I've read the book of Madeline. Never seen the
Maurice, who cares? I don't know that.
2002.
Yeah.
Directed by Julie Taymor, with starring Salma Hayek as an artist.
It's Frida.
It is Frida. Very good, yeah. I wrote down here in my notes, an artist who is as famous for her eyebrows as she is her paintings.
Yeah.
Which feels like just a bit of I'm besmirching the memory of
doubly famous. What's wrong with being doubly famous?
I take that back. I'm facial hair shaming her, and that's completely inappropriate. 2015. Directed by Todd Haynes. Starring Cate Blanchett and Rooney Mara. Set in the 1950s. Scenes in a department store.
Just a name? Really?
It's just a name, yeah.
I remember this film a little bit. They have a relationship.
They do. This is like an antecedent or antecedent for Am I Okay?
Antecedent is what I say, I think.
It stands directly in a straight line between Am I Okay and Maurice.
But it's just one word. Is it
just one word?
Rooney Mara's character's name, or is it
I think it is Kate Blanchett's name.
Margaret.
Carol. Pretty close, not bad.
No, not close.
Right, 1954.
54, okay. Yep.
Billy Wilder film.
Yep.
Humphrey Bogart. Audrey Hepburn. And then it was remade in 1995 by Sidney Pollack.
I feel like it's Sabrina, maybe.
It is Sabrina. Oh. Very good. Excellent. Marvellous. Right, 2001. Audrey Tattoo. Mattia Kassiovitz. And, you know, I've been calling this guy Mattia Kassiovitz all my life, and it's actually Mattia Kassovitz, isn't it? Directed by... we should be used to me mispronouncing people's names by now.
I don't think I heard the difference when you I don't know which one you mispronounced. Or maybe both.
I defer to you for all my French pronunciation as well, so I don't feel quite so bad now. Directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
Yeah, you did that well. It's Amélie, but you could pronounce it Amélie or Amelie.
It's spawned 100,000 birth certificates in the UK. I think, around 2001, there were a lot of girls called Amélie. Right, 2006. This is a mockumentary directed by Larry Charles, starring Sacha Baron Cohen.
It sounds like Borat.
It is Borat.
Okay.
Yes, very good. Yeah, you're on a roll now. Right, 1976. This is one of your favourites, I know. Sports drama. Directed by John G. Avildsen. This sports drama spawned many sequels.
Is that a name? I guess it was his name. Rocky, I guess.
Rocky, yeah. I think that's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Rocky Balboa,
Yeah, Rocky Balboa.
He's right.
I feel like he wasn't. That's not a birth name. I feel like that's the name you acquire on the streets when you're a fighter.
Are you accusing me of cheating?
I appreciate it. No, thanks. That was low-hanging fruit.
Right, 1944. Back to the 40s. Another name ripe to be mispronounced, Otto Preminger. Is that right?
Yeah, Preminger.
Right. So Otto Preminger directed this. Gene Tierney starred in it. Dana Andrews. Maybe it's Dana Andrews. Vincent Price. I think the most I have seen this film.
Yeah.
One of the things that I remember most vividly about it is the song, which also shares a name with the film. This is a noir about a man who falls in love with a dead woman by reading her diary.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what I think as well. It feels like there's an awful lot of privacy laws that need to be passed before this sort of thing can be allowed to happen again.
Yeah.
Black and white noir. Vincent Price.
Is it named for the woman or for the man?
Named after the woman. The song, I think, made famous by Ella Fitzgerald. At least that is the version of the song that I am most familiar with.
I don't know this one.
It's Laura.
Laura.
Huh. I think we might have possibly have seen this at film school, actually, Laura.
Huh. It's possible, yeah.
Right. Bit more up to date.
Yep.
Bit more up to date. It's Luc Besson again, 1994.
Oof.
This time with Jean Reno.
Yeah.
And a young Natalie Portman.
Oh, is that Nikita?
No, that's true. Luc Besson likes these eponymous movies, doesn't he? But it's not Nikita.
Oh.
Jean Reno is a hitman.
Yeah.
Who takes Natalie Portman in.
It's named after her. Or is it named after his character?
No, the name is named after the hitman.
Oh.
Of Jean Reno.
Oh, my.
Oh, you'll kick yourself.
Jean.
It's Leon. Close.
Leon.
Could have been Jean. Leon.
That's a tough
right,
one.
last one of this round.
Okay, wow. Sounds killing me.
Yeah, it gets worse. I'm sorry. 1982.
Yep.
John Huston directed this. And then the movie was remade in 1999 and remade again in 2014. It's a musical, famously sampled by Jay-Z. This movie tells you when the sun will come out.
No. Annie? Couldn't be.
Annie, yes.
Really? John Huston made Annie?
John Huston made Annie in 1982. I know, incredible, isn't it?
Well, incredible because wasn't he dead by that point? A dead man made Annie? I mean, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure he was still alive when he was on set. I think so. Huh. 1982 was a long time ago, you know.
It was, I think, but I remember he made the film The Dead in 1980, and I thought that was his last film, but maybe this one was released later.
Maybe I might have to write a strongly worded email to the IMDb and tell them off for getting that wrong. I will look it up, but I think this is right. Listeners, please write in. Okay, 7 out of 10.
Dead man with a film. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right. 3 misses.
Okay, 17 out of 20, not bad. Yeah. Considering I predicted you get 30, you're most of the way there already.
Okay.
Right, round 3. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They get a bit tougher now. A bit tougher. I mean, not stupid tough, a bit tougher. 2015, a film directed by David O. Russell. I think he still has a career, but not much of one. This film stars Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
And Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a film about a woman who invents a self-wringing mop. It is Joy. Excellent. Well done. Very good. Have you seen it?
I have not. But doesn't she invents a vacuum cleaner or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, it's kind of
a cleaning device.
Right. 90, back to the 40s again. The 40s is a good source of eponymous movies. Yeah. 1944. James Stewart stars in this film, directed by Henry Costa. James Stewart has an invisible friend, which is a rabbit.
Yeah. I remember that. Oh, God. I think I've seen this film. James Stewart, a rabbit.
And it's named after the rabbit.
Yeah.
I think,
is it Lucky or...
not quite. I'll let you have one more guess. This is tough.
Happy.
Oh, so close. You're good with the first 2 letters. It's Harvey.
Harvey.
Another 1942 movie.
Well, the last one, I've done badly on 1944 Laura and 1944 Harvey. I've missed those 2. Is this 42 or 44? Because I'm not going to.
This is 42 now. 42 now. We might be on safer ground.
I'm going to get this one.
1942, a full-color Disney movie in which the pivotal plot point in this film is the death of the main character's mother.
Oh, wait a second. Bambi could be Bambi.
Bambi, it is Bambi.
You had me. You didn't mention the fact that it's a mammal other than a human being. It's another kind of mammal. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
Oh, it's a metaphor.
I've met someone named Bambi at one point. Very nice.
Well, there you go. Proves it's eponymous then. And I presume they were born after 1942 and not before?
Yes.
Right.
Much earlier.
Okay, a little bit more modern now. 2004. This musical biopic was directed by Taylor Hackford. It starred Jamie Foxx.
Ray,
fantastic. My next clue was going to be that it led to a song with Kanye West.
That would have helped me. Yeah, that's good. It's a good thing I didn't wait.
Right, another 2004 movie.
Yeah.
2004, strange year in the history of cinema. Oliver Stone made this film in 2004. All-star cast: Colin Farrell, Angelina Jolie, Val Kilmer, Jared Leto, Rosario Dawson. An awful lot of early 2000s big stars in this Oliver Stone historical picture.
2004?
Yeah.
Oliver Stone historical picture.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised when I realized that his is directed by Oliver Stone.
How historical?
Oh, very historical. I'm thinking about the young general who conquered the entire known world, more or less.
Not Napoleon. We've just seen Napoleon.
No, I think about 1,000 years before Napoleon.
Oh, my God. General.
When I say 1,000 years, I'm quite happy to be told off for my very poor grasp of history. It might be 300 years before Napoleon. It might be 2,000 years before Napoleon. I'm genuinely not sure.
A general from somewhere between the BC 500 to 1500?
Yes, probably.
Oh, yeah.
I think Colin Farrell was considered to be miscast in this film.
It's Alexander.
It is Alexander, okay. Yes.
Oof. Is Brad Pitt in that one too? What's the one? Yeah. Isn't Brad Pitt in there? No?
He's not on my list, but he may well be. I think everybody who was big in early 2000s movies wanted to be in this film.
Okay.
And then it bombed. Right, 1983. Woody Allen is good for these eponymous pictures.
Mm-hmm.
1983, Woody Allen and, of course, Mia Farrow. But which Woody Allen picture is it in 1983?
I think it's probably Alice.
Oh, no. Alice might be coming up later on. This is 7 years before Alice.
Is that right?
A film about a man who appeared in many moments in history in the background.
Oh, Zelig.
Zelig, excellent. Well done. This is Zelig.
Yeah, you're right. Annie Hall, Hannah and their sisters. If you just went Hannah, yeah.
Right, very modern. 2018. This is a recent one. Directed by Panos Cosmatos. Nick Cage, Andrea Riseborough. Produced, interestingly, by Elijah Wood. This is a revenge tale that involves a shed load of drugs. The film is crazy, I think, and I think people largely enjoy it because Nick Cage gets to act as if he's taken a shed load of drugs, which he's good at.
Elijah
Bit culty, this film.
Yeah, very culty. I don't have it.
It is Mandy. Mandy, yeah.
Is that the title character? Or is that?
I think that might possibly be the girlfriend or the wife. I think.
Character.
Oh no! I think on reflection, I think Mandy is Nick Cage's name actually in the film.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is the main character. Okay, well, this one is a gimme. Woody Allen, Mia Farrow, 1990. You've already told me.
Oh, Alice.
Alice. She takes invisibility herbs. That was going to be my other clue. You're doing pretty well on this round. I'm impressed. Two more. 1976.
Yeah.
Brian De Palma. We need to do some Brian De Palma movies on this.
Probably,
on the pod, I think.
Yeah.
They are ripe for reassessment.
Yep.
1976, Brian De Palma, Sissy Spacek. This film was remade in 2013 with Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yep.
Based on a Stephen King book. That's the second one of the quiz.
Yep. Hang on. Carrie,
very good. Well done. One last question for this round. 2011.
Yep.
This is an alien film with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Directed by Greg Mottola, who was the director of Superbad. So it's a comedy.
2 words to the name. Is it one word?
Just one word. It's just one word. It's a single word, single syllable, 4 letters.
I thought it was Billy Pilgrim or something like that, but it's not. That's a different.
It's
film.
not.
4 letters. That's
4 letters.
That's a good hint. I'm gonna pull a little trick here. I think.
It's the little trick. Look it up on my phone.
Well, this is Ted. No. This is right from Ted. We talked about Ted earlier. Mark, Matt, Mike, Hank, Nate, Jeff.
Just going to go through the list of
4-letter
the top 1,000 first names. Yeah.
John, Jeff, John, Jack.
I'll give you one more clue. Named after an apostle. And it's not Judas.
Peter.
So close. It's Paul. Paul.
That's the name of the film?
That's the name of the film. This alien film with Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, little comedy alien, big eyes, Paul.
Oh my God, Paul.
Yeah. Well, you still got 7 out of 10.
Yeah, but they get 7 out of 10 in the last round too. How are the rounds organized, by the way? By random, I would call it. I tried to put the harder ones towards the bottom. Okay.
So you're at 24 out of 6. So you need to get 6. 24 out of 30, sorry. You need to get 6 in this final round. I will warn you, these are the bad ones. These are the hard ones.
Oh, my God.
But maybe you'll surprise me.
Yeah.
How many eponymous movies can there be? It turns out a lot.
A lot.
Right. Round 4. This is the decider.
Okay.
First one. 2007. Mm-hmm. Directed by Jason Reitman. He is, I'm guessing, son of Ivan
Juno.
Reitman, yes? Juno, very good. Oh, off to a strong start.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Another sporting biopic, this time directed by Michael Mann, with Will Smith in the lead.
Ali,
you know your boxing pictures. Very good. This is looking good. Right, 2014. Darren Aronofsky film, bit of a disaster. Russell Crowe, Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, God. It was terrible. Oh, that film was awful. Yeah. Noah.
What did you say what it was called?
Noah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Another biblical character. Oh, that's a really rough film. Oh.
But you have to admire ambition, don't you?
Yeah, but now you've distracted me. There's no way I'm going to get another 3 answers correct because I'm just going to think about how bad that film was.
Well, this will bring you back to reality. This is a film that we've done on the pod.
Oh, good.
1984.
Yeah.
Directed by Milos Forman. Written by Peter Schaffer. Tom Hulse. F. Murray Abraham.
We've done Amadeus on that?
I think we've done Amadeus, haven't we?
I know we've talked about it. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm going to have to look that up now. I think we have.
I'm not sure if we have. What would we have paired that with?
Great. You can remember 40 eponymous films, but can't remember what we talked about on our own podcast last year. I'm going to have to look that up. I can't remember. I can't remember. What we
I know that we've
with.
talked about it.
Something musical.
I don't remember if I've seen it though.
It wasn't Elvis, was it?
No, that was
that was the first talkie.
The very first talkie. You're coming
right,
to America.
You're doing pretty well. You were already on 28. You need to get 2 more.
Okay.
You will have surpassed my expectations. Right. 1998.
Yeah.
Directed by Shekhar Kapoor, with Kate Blanchett in the lead role. A historical picture. I know you find those ones hard.
Elizabeth.
Oh, I take it back. You don't find those ones hard. It is Elizabeth. Right. 2005. Directed by Francis Lawrence. Featuring podcast favourite Keanu Reeves. Rachel Weisz. Features a lot of smoking, this film.
Smoking of what? Tobacco?
I think it's just cigarettes. Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Rachel Weisz. Did you say biopic or no?
No. This is a comic book picture.
Oh, is it? Well, it's only one word, right?
It's only one word.
It's not John.
No, I'm not aware of a comic book picture called John.
It would be convenient if there were a picture called John right now.
Are you going back to your technique of just naming all of the most common first names?
Oh, that was the last round, wasn't it? I think I need another hit. Rachel Weisz and Keanu Reeves were in a film together? Are you sure you got this one?
Yeah. Well, they were in a couple of films together because they were also in that cold fusion nuclear scientist thriller. I can't remember what that was called. I think Morgan Freeman was in it.
Is it a first name or a last name here?
It's a first name. They're all first names. It's not a common first name, though. I told you these ones were hard.
Marvin.
So close. It is Constantine.
Oh, that's right.
Or it could be Constantine. I'm not sure. You know how good I am at mispronouncing these.
That's a vampire thing, is it right? Or vampire adjacent?
There's kind of crosses and sort of people from hell or something, I think.
That's a good one.
Okay. It's still within your grasp, though. 1968. Directed by Roger Vadim. This is the film that made Jane Fonda very famous.
Is this really a first name? I have an idea of what this is, but
I think it must be a first name. That's what I'm treating it as.
Is it a sci-fi thing?
It is a sci-fi thing.
Is it Borboleta?
It's not Borboleta.
Oh,
but it's something which is it's something which could be Borboleta if you were trying to say the name of the film and simultaneously someone was trying to shove marshmallows in your mouth to stop you talking.
Jane.
Oh, you're so close, but I can't give you the point.
Yeah, Jane Fonda.
Yeah, Jane Fonda. I think you've got the right film, but I think I've got the right film.
I can't think of the exact name. Barbalota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What? It's just, no, I have to take it's Barbarella.
Barbarella. Yeah.
Barbarella.
That's a half point.
That's not a half point. You don't get a half point.
I think
I'm making a quiz here. You don't get a half point.
Just being a hard ass. I think that's a half point. I think I had the right. I put the marshmallows in my mouth. It was indistinguishably distinguishable.
You are currently on 29, and there's 3 more to go.
Oh, God.
I think you might get 1 out of these 3. I think you'll be all right.
Dear listeners, go ahead.
1988.
Yeah.
Okay, this film is directed. I told you it was going to be easy. Directed by Katsuhiro Otomo.
1998.
Yep, made in 1998. 1988. The film is set in 2019.
Ooh. Does it start with an A?
It does start with an A. Very good. I don't know whether that's because you're near to getting the answer, or whether if I'd said no, you would have asked me to start with a B.
Does it end with an A?
It does end with an A.
Could it be Akira?
It is Akira. Well done. You are on 30. Congratulations. 2 more to go, which has turned into a bonus round now.
Nice.
Right, 2 more. You've done well on the hard round. 2 more. 2011, directed by Martin Scorsese, with one of the stars of last week's film, Ben Kingsley, and Sacha Baron Cohen.
Martin Scorsese?
Yeah.
With Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, it's not his best film. It's not either of their best films.
And Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley. The film is set in Paris, in a kind of sort of imagined fantasy Paris.
Paris. Biopic?
No. Well, good point. Ben Kingsley does play a real historical figure, so it almost is a biopic, but not quite. It's largely fantastical.
Gandhi 2.
So close. This film is Hugo. Have you seen that?
Or Victor Hugo?
No, it's not Victor Hugo. It's is it? I want to say it's Montpellier, but it's not. What's the name of the guy who made the first the really really early filmmaker? He made The Man in the Moon and
Lumiere. A Lumiere brother.
Lumiere, that's it. I think it's Lumiere. I think so.
Wow, I don't think I've heard of this film.
It's not that great. But it's an interesting, curious project.
Yeah,
but not particularly artistically successful, I think.
Sounds like it's interesting, though.
Well, yeah, but like my mother used to call everything that was bad interesting.
Yeah,
it's that kind of interesting.
Interesting is that kind of adjective.
One last movie, but you will be pleased to know.
Yeah,
the last movie is a Tom Hanks movie.
Oh, thank you.
Made in 2016 and directed by Clint Eastwood. What eponymous movie does Tom Hanks star in?
In a Clint Eastwood film?
A Clint Eastwood film. I was surprised to learn that this film was directed by Clint Eastwood. Tom Hanks is on the poster.
Oh. 2016. It's the, I want to say Sully?
Yes!
Or Sullivan?
It is Sully.
It's Sully.
Right, magnificent. Congratulations.
Oof. Was that 31 or something like that?
I think it's 32, isn't it? Yeah, because you got Akira as well. 32 out of 40. Fantastic.
Is that even an 80%? What is that on IMDb? 8.0?
Yeah, that's true. That's at least 3.8 stars, I think.
Well, let me take a look at, what do? You divide 32 by 40 or something like that?
Are we actually doing live maths on the podcast?
Yeah, for sure, because I want to know how I did.
Well, I'm getting my calculator out here.
Okay, good. Let's each do it.
Right, 32 divided by 40 means it is exactly 80%, yes.
Okay.
80%, not bad. That is A star. Congratulations.
Not bad in Canada, that's actually pretty good. That's A minus, maybe a B plus.
It's really 80% only gets you a B plus. You have very high educational standards in Canada.
Well, 85 was when I was going to school in Canada. I think 85 was a minus, A or an A minus.
Oh my God!
You weren't expected to do 100%. It was great. The Canadians are generous people, very kind, happy, friendly people.
I think in the UK, if you score 85% on any exam, they offer you a job in the government. I think.
Oh.
And the current crop, I don't think any of them got 85% in any exams. So, yeah, you could only do better than them. Well, not bad. 32 out of 40, 80%. That's officially, that's like 4 stars.
Yeah, that's not bad.
IMDb 4 stars.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Well, thank you. That was challenging. There's some hard ones in there. And
there were some hard ones there. You did better than I thought. Well, after all that, I feel I'm in the need of a gag. Should we go and watch I Used to Be Funny?
Yes.
I can watch I Used to Be Funny. You can watch I Am Still Clever.
They're gonna name this film. They're gonna retitle it Jimmy. Or James. Or does Razor count as a first name?
That's not a first name. That's like a name for a slasher picture, isn't it?